Some of the musicians ventured into the world of music as early as 7 years old, while others begun as teens, performing now with over 23 years of experience. The team, organized by the Amanyara Resort, traveled from different states across America to unite in the Turks and Caicos Islands to form a 6-piece orchestra comprising of a wooden bassoon, a clarinet, a cello, and 3 violins.
Well, I was trained as a classical violinist, but we play, all kinds of music. I listen to all kinds of music. I love jazz, I love rock, but primarily I play classical. But we also incorporate other styles. Yesterday at the concert we played, Duke Ellington and Astor Piazzolla and tangos and that kind of stuff.
Okay. Since their arrival, the group has become the highlight of a musical workshop being held throughout various primary schools across Providencia Isles. And on their schedule today was the Osita Jolly Primary. Manager of the Amanyara Resort, Tanya Ryden, explains how the workshop was formed.
Well, we had a colleague in the music industry who we'd worked with previously, and we thought it would be a wonderful idea to bring some classical music to the Turks and Caicos Islands. And we talked with Peter, one of the musicians, last year, and he organized a group of 6 musicians to come down to the islands to play both for Amanyara guests as well as for the community, and to do some workshops in the local schools.
And to the students of grade 2, making pizza was the topic being taught, as teacher of a New York-based arts institute, Larissa Gelman, who also specializes in playing the bassoon, used a concept of making an Italian dish while explaining the different techniques used to play the instruments and how their diverse sounds are combined to make harmony.
What we try to do when we teach children about music or about anything is to relate it to something that they know already. So we're trying to activate some prior knowledge that they have. And by using the reference to a pizza, which has lots of layers and every child has had a piece of pizza, we can get them to relate it to music that they've never heard of before, and especially classical music that might not be too familiar for them.
Students were dazzled and attentive during the musical sessions as they listened to the melodious sounds of classical jazz, a style of music rarely heard in the TCI. And at the end of their performance, every student had what they called their favorite instrument.
One of my favorites are cello.
Anything else?
And the violin. They were wonderful.
They were wonderful.
And they played good.
Students of the Ashcroft School and Provo Primary are just 2 of the schools that have already received musical lessons from the Chamber Orchestra. And according to organizers, the workshop will be followed by a special conference for island residents that they hope to make an annual event. For WIV4 News, I'm Nikira John.